Traumatic events like a brain aneurysm, they can really take its toll on patients and families, which is why it's so important to have support systems in place to help. And you can help make that support a reality. Please welcome Natalie Necro. She is the founder of the Joe Necro Foundation, and she's here to talk about the Barrow Brain and Spine Knuckleball, a Pitch for Life Gala. Good to see you.
Thank you for
and
having
Knuckleball, the name of it is your dad, a veteran pro baseball player. Tell us about that.
So he played for 22 years in the major leagues, and the knuckleball was the pitch that made him famous.
Yes.
So appropriately named.
We know Joe.
Yes.
We know Joe Necro.
Yes.
And this foundation does so much to help people and families like yourself. Describe for us what happened to your dad, because it was a shock to you and your entire family.
It was. He was one of the few that had no warning signs, and he literally grabbed his head one morning and said, "Oh my God, I feel like my brain is bleeding." And the second that he said that, he fell to the floor and never regained consciousness. So it was a very, very unfortunate situation for my family, but it forced me to realize that there's not a support system out there for people that are going through something like this, not only for families, but also for patients themselves. So I started something myself, and that's just multiplied over the last 9 years, and now we've got 34 support groups across the country and 20,000 people on our online community. So yeah, it's going very well.
He's so proud of you.
Thank you.
I know this is a heavy burden that you carry, because you are still probably trying to scratch your head and figure out why this happened. And it's such a cerebral brain aneurysms are something that they don't have a lot of signs a lot of times, but they are hereditary, correct?
Well, there is a hereditary component to it, yes. There's also some other factors, hypertension being one of them. I'm not saying that if you have high blood pressure that you're going to have an aneurysm, but there are definitely some things that you can do to watch and maintain your health in order to limit those chances.
Absolutely. And your foundation with Barrow, it's a great partnership.
It really
What
is.
does this gala do to continue the research that you're doing?
Yeah, so we're funding a 4-year study at Barrow, and it's a genetic study. So this particular event is 100% of the proceeds go directly to fund that study. And the partnership that we have with Barrow has been very, very instrumental for us over the last several years, and we're very, very lucky to have a partner like that on board. But the event on Saturday is going to be a great time, and we're hoping we're going to raise lots of money.
Let's talk about this gala, because it is a lot of fun. It's a big event. We're going to look at some images from last year. I know you're expecting hundreds again this year. Tell us about this weekend.
Yeah, so it's Saturday at the Arizona Biltmore. And you know, it's an emotional evening, but it's also a really fun evening. So I want people to leave not only knowing what the foundation's about, but wanting to come back again next year, saying, I had so much fun at this event, I definitely want to come back next year, and this is a cause that I want to support and really truly make a difference in.
And Natalie, let's talk about you and what you're doing for families who found themselves like you and your family. No questions, you lost your dad like that, literally. What are they telling you when you come to them, and there's a group like you now? What are they sharing with you?
First and foremost, it's so surprising to me the number of survivors that have never met another survivor. And so oftentimes they'll come together thinking that they're completely alone, only to discover that they're not alone, and that they have this network of people that can relate to them and understand what they're going through. So really the foundation's built to help patients understand the recovery process and help guide them through understanding why this has happened to them, what they can do, and just that it's okay. It's okay to feel the way that they feel.
And can people still get tickets?
Yes, they can. Definitely on the website at joenecrofoundation.org.
Okay, well, that's wonderful. We'll continue to pray for you as well. Let's give you some more information. If you want to make plans to attend the Knuckleball, a Pitch for Life, presented by Barrow Brain and Spine, it is this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Biltmore. Proceeds will benefit Barrow Neurological Institute. For ticket information, go to joenecrofoundation.org/Phoenix Knuckleball.